everybody. Welcome to Friday Night On It, the only show in hospitality that directly influences my napping schedule. I'm Backyard G, and we got Blind Craig over there tonight. Craig,
Houseman.
Dude, I hear you're becoming a blues singer.
Yes, I am. And I've got the bank account to prove it.
I got them bank account blues.
Hey, Glenn.
Yes, sir.
You know what I have here?
No. It looks like a saucer, a dish, perhaps.
It is
maybe made of ceramic. I don't know.
But there's something on it. Your pet goldfish, Moby, on a Ritz cracker.
Oh my God, Moby! That's where you went. I've been looking for. Oh, Moby. That's so sad.
Oh, if our guest doesn't know that, she loses her Canadian citizenship. But before we bring her out,
yep,
Glenn, I have a pharmacy that charges 10 cents for this mere little bag.
Yep.
My grocery store doesn't charge 10 cents or anything for a bag that's 3 times this size.
Really? They don't charge there. We get charged. We get hit a nickel a whack for a paper bag.
Yeah. No, it's all bullshit. But, I was thinking about something.
Yep.
And our country is very divided. And I have a way for you and I to bring the masses together. No more.
I can't wait to hear this. This is.
Okay. We need to do a new show.
We can hardly do this one.
No, but this one we'll just produce.
Another one? Like, come on, guys. Like,
another one.
At what point are you gonna stop the madness over my head?
We won't be in this show. We're just going to produce it, Glenn.
Oh, that's great. I got plenty of time for that. What are we making?
So we're going to bring back the show, The Nelsons.
The Nelsons.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not Ozzie and Harriet. But it's
okay. For those of you who don't know, that was a show literally from the 1950s he's referencing.
And the 60s.
What's that?
And the 60s.
Oh, yeah. Well, it ran for 12 years or something crazy like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was a family, the 2 boys. They always had a musical number in it. So what we do is we get Willie Nelson and his current wife, number 4.
Right.
And 2 boys from that marriage that are musical. And
they had a band in the 80s called Nelson.
Yeah. So we bring in Willie and the family. We go to the ranch. He can have a little smoke. He can promote his non-alcoholic beverage, get a little music from the boys and the girls in the family, and America will be happy, Glenn.
Yeah, I'm so glad that we waited to bring on Dina for this.
Podcast?
Yeah, all right. So we're going to start producing only Nelson related material from this point forward. Is that exactly. we just got to commit ourselves to
go to the ranch outside of Austin. He's got a full Western town there. They does concerts there. All types of great programming, feel good programming. We could bring that back.
Wow.
So are you trying to say our show is not a feel good show?
I would never say that. I always feel good by the end of the show.
Yeah.
You got to be there or a wasp?
Little animal crawling around over here. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, I've got a lot of nature swarming on me here. I got ants and spiders and all of this kind of stuff going on over here. So
now let me ask you something else. With all that nature going on, do you have your Crocs on?
Of course he does.
Yes.
Hold one up.
You could just take the shoe off. Oh,
no, hold it up. Okay, hold it up. Hold it up. Okay, we can do another show.
Wait,
Crocs and Birkenstocks, and we can talk about 1970s Americana.
I love it. Crocs and Birkenstocks. Yeah.
Are you even paying attention to those are the Crocs we nailed?
They are.
I know. They are the Shrek Crocs.
You'd be wearing these because they're more of a winter croc with the fur lining on the back. But
they match the grass, so it's okay because you're outside.
My other pair, I don't know what happened to them. I think they're somewhere over there. Hey, Craig, we got a guest. Let's bring her in because this is silly that she's not on the show.
Let's bring her in.
Also silly is that I don't have a beer yet.
Oh, well, yeah, we need to get you a beer immediately, if not sooner. But we have the original Fireball. And I think she's drinking from a mini bar today. I'm not sure. But we've got Dina Baikowitz, networking extraordinaire, comedian, and let's see if she's retaining her Canadian citizenship.
Yay!
Hey, Dina. And of course, you are on mute. Yeah, because tonight's theme is 2020. Hey, how are you? Yeah. Welcome.
You boys put me in the back room on mute. You know, nobody puts Fireball in a corner and nobody shuts me up.
Fireball, we were very intimidated by you, and we're very concerned that we are not going to be able to hold muster against your fiery energy. So we had no choice but to try to shut you down, make you off balance, put you against the wall, but never, ever in a corner. But Dina, before we do anything, I'm thirsty, so by law, I have to do this. Hey, everybody. Happy weekend. Cheers, whether you're drinking an alcoholic beverage, a soft drink, or
water. Because apparently that's all my son brought me.
Is that why you're soggy, Susan?
I guess so, yeah.
All right, so Dina,
cheers.
Right now, there may be bad weather coming our way, so it's going to be interesting to see if a storm breaks out over here. So we're gonna, so if I run at any time, you'll know what's going on. But
just the camera there, but point it at your back so that we can see you sprinting across the backyard. And we can work.
Well, that would be away from the house. So that would be the direction I do not want to go. Plus, I would like to protect this piece of equipment over here. Dina, how are you? What's going on? Where in the world are you calling us from today? I believe you're up in good old Toronto.
Temporarily. I am in exile.
You're in exile in Toronto.
Yes. As you know, I was born Canadian, but I identify as a New Yorker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a New Yorker. I'm just temporarily not in New York City right now.
Right. So you are in Toronto.
Technically. Yes. Physically, I'm in Toronto, but spiritually and psychically, I'm in New York, in your backyard, at Newport Beach. I'm with all my buddies. I'm drinking alone in Toronto. This is so not on brand for me, guys.
No, we're all drinking alone right now, so it kind of is.
But we're in like four corners of North America over here.
Really? So, okay, where are you? Where's everybody?
So I'm in Florida.
And Craig's in California. You're up in Toronto, and I'm in New York. So we got like a lot. All right, so we don't have anyone up in the Pacific Northwest. I mean, technically that would make the four corners, but screw them. They're not doing anything for us right now. So, whatever.
She just gets the whole top because it's Canada. It's not just Toronto.
There's not much here.
But maybe she should be spending more time in Vancouver.
You're not having me here to sing the praises of the not so great white north, guys. Come on.
I don't know. No, I love Canada. I think it's
too.
Yeah.
Come on. One of my favorite programs came out of Canada. That was SCTV.
Yes. Some amazing comedians, amazing comedians, actors, talent, writers. And they eventually all moved to the States.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's where the jobs, I guess, ultimately were. For those of you who don't know, Michaels created Saturday Night Live, is also Canadian and started broadcasting up there and then also came down to the United States. But I love shows like Trailer Park Boys and Letterkenny. There's some really great comedy that comes out of Canada still.
Absolutely.
Sure. Like me.
There you go.
Hoping to come out of Canada and get back into New York.
All right. So breaking news.
It's Pride weekend.
So Craig, give him the rundown.
You missed my blind person glasses from my doctor's visit the other day. You missed Glenn complaining that he didn't have a beer. We don't know if Dina remembers Moby, pet goldfish on a Ritz cracker. That was SCTV. And since she's shaking her head, she gets to lose her Canadian citizenship. What else?
She'd prefer to be in New York, I think. So
I'm younger
that
than
doesn't
you.
sound
I
like
don't remember
Brett.
that.
That you're starting another podcast. But maybe
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that I remember.
We got 2 more shows that are coming. We're bringing Willie Nelson and his family to the world. We need a new Nelsons. And then Glenn and I are also going to do Crocs and Birkenstocks, and we're going to be talking about Americana in the 1970s.
there you go.
I feel like we need another word with Crocs and Birkenstocks, though. It should be like Crocs, Birkenstocks, but no socks or something
Or
like that.
Crocs, pot, and Birkenstocks.
I know
Well,
it
that's a-
rhymes with that.
What?
Books.
Books
They don't know
rhymes
what
with
books are.
Listen,
Now, this
I
is a
can
visual
see
medium.
posting wrong hole, so it's Friday night.
Or how about Birkenstocks?
And socks.
yeah. I like that. I like porn. I like a good portmanteau, don't you? Right?
There we
Yeah. All right. Dina. So
Yes.
I don't know about you. I was raised on comedy TV, right? Not raised so much so that I remember when Ozzie and Harriet Nelson were tearing up the airwaves in the late 50s, early 60s. But I do remember amazing shows like Mary Tyler Moore and Bob Newhart and, Vern and Shirley. Oh, wait. Breaking
Awesome.
news. Everybody needs to-
Oh my God, who's that cutie pie?
Is this Kit Kat? She's hanging out in the backyard with me right
No,
now.
you got a cat.
I have
Fourth
cats.
one.
We have 4
You
cats.
have how many? Okay,
40.
you
40. 40.
indoor outdoor?
What's that?
Indoor outdoor or they're indoor?
No, they're really indoor cats, but the weather's just so nice that she likes playing in the backyard a bunch. So she'll come out for a couple hours a day and hang out with us and run around and
Well,
all that.
We've never talked about this. I am known as the cat whisperer.
Are you?
Yeah, seriously. So I train people for a living, right? I socialize people. I teach them how to get out of their shell, come out of I train cats how to socialize and come out from under the bed and make friends with other cats and with people. And
Wow.
not only do I have a natural gift, I was trained by half a dozen rescue and foster groups in New York City, which might explain why I'm still single. No, it was during I grew up with 2 cats, and then I got a cat from neighbors who were leaving overseas and couldn't take the cat with them. And then after she died, I started fostering, and especially during the pandemic, and I got certified, trained by all these organizations. And then all my friends who had these scaredy cats would say, can you come? But the cat will stay under the bed for a month. And I'm telling you, within 12 hours, these cats were, and I use this word, literally eating out of my hand.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's a lot of parallels between people and cats, right? If you don't stare them in the eye, don't scare them, feed them, make them feel comfortable, give them an incentive to want to play with you.
Yep. So what are some of your tips for asking what are some of your tips for getting cats to be more social? Do you say hey cats and other cats about where their favorite place to roll up in a ball is, or what's the coolest hairball you ever puked up? So what are some approaches that cats should take?
Yeah,
Social.
Great questions. So same as people, right? You have to gain their trust.
Right.
Now with people, you should look somebody in the eye, because if I'm always looking away, it's hinky. Yeah. But with cats, you don't want to look them straight in the eye, because they take that as a sign of aggression. So you do this thing called the slow blink, which, with people, it could be
I'm always doing that to them, so they know they know we're part of the same crew. Dina, one of my cats, like he's just freaking hanging out, but he was feral for like a year, and he's just constantly freaked, and he's always just like on edge all the time. So like if I see he's comfortable and I need to walk by, I will walk my back to him and just kind of not even look at all, just to like so he won't go running away. That way I won't have to disturb him.
Well, and there are like there's very specific ways to address a cat and not address a cat. It's like if someone's attacking you, if they come straight on, right, and they're like right in your face, and you don't know if they mean harm or good. Whereas
you address them just like back in the Honeymooners, since we're doing all old stuff. Hello,
I'm not that old.
Cat.
But Craig is, so we can talk old.
I look really young for my age, but really old for my height.
Okay, I just look old.
I found an old Facebook memories from a few years ago, where just a few years ago, it's like the legs of a 51-year-old woman in the leggings of an 11-year-old girl.
Right.
I buy my clothes at Gap Kids, but now I'm actually getting Gap Boys from my friend's son who just turned 7 and he outgrew them.
Wow.
Let me tell you, I know why men walk around with confidence, because boys' pants have pockets and they're big.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Whereas girls, like these little tight things, you can barely fit a lipstick. And I'm like, what 8-year-old needs lipstick? But I digress. Let's go back to cats.
Yeah.
You guys know I digress, right? Even that's my thing.
What's your favorite lipstick recommendation for cats?
Don't put lipstick on a cat. It's bad.
Put lipstick on a pig.
Don't put lipstick on a cat, or don't kiss a cat if you're wearing lipstick. But no, seriously, it is that idea of like they have to gain trust and they have to be confident, and they're territorial in that their space is their space. So if you're intruding, right, and you're like taking over, they're not going to like that. So the ways to build trust are that slow blink, which is a sign that, hey, I'm not going to hurt you. With a human being, it might be a handshake, right? It's like if you're a total stranger and you're not one of us, and someone just leans in for a hug and you've never met them before, that's a little aggressive, right? So it's like, no, it's cool.
Oh, you should have told me that last week before I was at the Weinstein bar mitzvah. That was a mess. But now I know why.
I did say if it's not the four of us, but
yeah, I didn't know anybody. I just randomly went into this bar mitzvah and just started hugging people, and they were all very uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm joking.
That's actually what he did last week when we were in Texas. He just randomly started hugging people he meet for the first time.
How do you think I get dates?
To be fair, the only ones that I actually did hug were the alpacas. So there was that. Yeah.
That's a euphemism for something?
No, that is not.
They were actual alpacas.
That is not true. You also
so the people. Yeah, the people would know.
The donkeys.
Oh yeah, that's true. I never got those ass pictures though.
You were hugging donkeys, Glenn?
Yeah, he needed to get a little ass while he was still there.
I'm leaving. Oh my God.
Did you do a spit take for us, Suzanne?
Oh, dude. There were like 3 potential spit takes in real life that were going on when we were together. And I wish I had my, like these Google glasses so I could have taped every second of it. We would have had like.
It has to be Google glasses, not Meta. Did you see that article on the Meta glasses and how the data is being washed out of another country?
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is very bad. They need to ban all of that kind of stuff,
Yep. That's creepy. So there was a chance we were supposed to go and win a chance for Meta classes, and Dale's like, yeah, I think we can cancel that appointment now. We don't need those.
So Dina, are you named after the liquor, or is it your personality that's a Fireball?
It's my personality. It was one of my favorite bosses ever. She was recommending me for another job for a contract. And I walked into the guy's office and he looks up from his computer and he goes, I just got the most unusual reference ever. And he just read the email and she said, She's a little fireball of energy. Hire her.
Nice.
And he did.
Love it.
And then all the years later, that was back in the day, all these years later, I thought, oh, I'm Fireball. And Fireball Network, which is the company, it's about other people, right? It's all of us. You're all official Fireballs. I talk about Fireballs and friends and Fireballs. Boundary schmoundaries, because it's that combination of business and pleasure, right? You guys live it, you know it too. But
Oh yeah.
so yeah, like TMI, FYI, boundary schmoundaries. That's what I say. Kind of like how I opened this show in the back room.
No, the green room.
Yeah, no.
Not food and beverage.
She's making a reference to something else.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I speak 5.5 languages. Innuendo is the second one. But training cats and training people. So I'll just wrap this up because we digressed, and we all work with people, right? It's gaining trust. It's making them feel comfortable and confident. It's also music. Like there's a very specific music that mimics a cat's heartbeat and a cat's purr, and that calms them down. So it's just finding the right tools, and then certain foods. Okay, so like we're in the hospitality industry, right?
My cat's favorite artist is Ingwe Meowstream.
Okay.
But handing Glenn a handful of food always works.
Right? So that's it. It's like, what kind of food do they like? And you figure it out and you give it to them in the way that they like it. And some will eat it off your finger. Some will eat it in a fancy bowl. Right?
Wait, are we still talking about cats or when I was at the high-tech parties?
Yes. The answer, Glenn, is yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're wearing a t-shirt that says Catzilla.
You're just literally noticing this?
Yes, I'm just realizing it. I've been focused on, other things, the pineapples and what else do I have? I have some cat stuff somewhere, but I don't know. I've trained people.
Don't worry. Just so you know, I made sure that Glenn ate and I picked up the food, but I didn't hand feed it to him. I just on a plate. Almost like the plate that Craig was holding with his goldfish.
Suzanne, so I'm making a chicken al pastor on the smoker on Sunday, and it needs pineapple. Are you going to be offended if I cut open the pineapple and use them? Is that going to be something that would hurt you?
Why would
pineapple? Because you love pineapple so much. Maybe they're sacred to you. I don't want to hurt a pineapple.
No, you have to. If you're going to do anything, you need to save its head and grow it.
Because the climate here is going to be perfect for a
How many New York pineapple grows?
A pineapple thrives in the snow.
Yeah. Well, because pineapple, Craig, you taught me that it's a sign of hospitality. So the drink that I'm drinking, I'm not endorsed by them yet, but I'm looking for sponsorship. Is made in Canada, Summersby pineapple and lime cider.
Right.
Refreshing.
Well, the way you've been going on about your love for Canada, I'm sure they're already reaching out to you.
There, Dita.
The cider.
So tell us about this drink. What is it now?
So it's pineapple and lime. So a little bit sweet, a little bit sour, kind of like me. Crisp, sassy. And I drink my cider out of a wine glass.
Nice.
Because I think it's fun. Good. And also I like the color because it goes with my brand. It's very crisp and yellow. But they do have a nice line. There's rhubarb and blackberry, but I didn't want to take a chance of spilling anything red during the show.
Jaundice is also a good yellow color as well.
Yeah, yellow, the color of infection. I did when I created one of the very first online comedy fundraisers during COVID, because no one had ever done online comedy fundraisers for COVID. And I wore a bright yellow shirt and I was like, yellow, the color of infection. And I had a whole set about putting out for PPEs.
Nice.
Laughter through tears, humor therapy, right? How do you get through the hard times in life? How do you get through a business meeting? How do you get through a boring board session, whatever? How do you work a room? This is how people connect. Cats, maybe not so much a sense of humor, but human beings, like Craig, when you and I first met, we didn't talk business. We were talking about theater and opera and art and performance. And that's how we became friends.
Yeah, at the end of the lodging conference, many moons ago.
Craig, what do you know about opera?
I know that I can stay awake through an entire operatic production. Other than that, I couldn't tell you.
The whole thing?
The whole thing, and it was foreign language. And I was dating a young lady that insisted on going.
Oh, that explains it.
It was really a great experience. It really was. So, yeah. We've got a performing arts center here in Orange County that is second to none. And they bring in great productions, great, musicals and operas and plays and comedy and everything else. And it's just one of those places that you don't need an excuse to go. But I had a young lady that wanted to go to the opera. And I went, okay.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So, I think that's wonderful that you actually went and did that.
Yeah. Now, the one thing I did not like about it was because it was in a foreign language, they had an English translation over the stage in an LED. And it's like, okay, I can't look all the way up. I got to keep focusing down from where we were sitting. So I didn't get distracted with that. But
no, I know what you mean. It's like, I like when they have the big screens at the concert to look at, but you're there to look at the band and you keep being brought to the screen. You're like, no, I gotta watch the band.
Yeah.
So, Dina, now that you've expressed how you want to live in Canada forever, are you planning on going on tour with Bare Naked Ladies anytime soon?
No. Guys, I'm moving back to New York this year. It's just a question of exactly when and where and how, but I'm moving back. I come back every 4 to 6 weeks.
I say you do it by airplane.
Okay.
And if you come back every 4 to 6 weeks, why not just stay home? Stay here.
There you go. So, because otherwise I'd give you nothing to make fun of me. You have nothing.
No. That's the impossible dream. Okay.
Yeah. I bring the international flavor to your show. No. Well, speaking of going on tour, I actually might be doing a tour. I mentioned this to Craig the other day. Just a road trip, flying trip around the US, staying with different friends, some of whom I've actually met in real life and some of who I've met over Zoom and never met for real. So I would go meet them, and I organize networking events combined with comedy shows and open mic. So for me, it's really like you guys, right? It's about bringing people together. So that's something. That's my tour.
How'd you get the guts to go on stage for the first time?
Oh, I'm totally comfortable on stage. I've been on stage since I was a little kid. Like, my mother put me in my first dance class when I was 2.5. It was the one place I actually felt very confident. My first theater role, I played the witch, and it was either Sleeping Beauty or Snow White. And I'm tiny. For anybody out there who doesn't know how tall I am, I'm on a booster seat right now from Zoom. I'm really, really tiny. But I was it's strong. There was something about the stage where I felt comfortable. I was not comfortable with people, believe it or not. I was shy. I was insecure. I wasn't introverted. I just had no confidence or self-esteem. I was shy to talk to people. Yes, I did. But with comedy, are my family and my friends, humor is just a way of life for us. But I never planned to do stand-up, and I was leaving a singles party at the Delancey in New York, crossing Delancey, and there was a comedy show going on, which I didn't realize. And talk about bad design, by the way. If we're going to talk about design of any kind of retail or entertainment venue, do not put a comedy stage right by the stairs where unsuspecting, innocent people who have not signed up to be made fun of at a comedy show are coming from a singles party, coming down the stairs and crossing the stage. If you go to a show and you sit in the front row or you get up to go to the bathroom, we know you're fair game. But we did not sign up. We didn't even know. So
that's what happens to Glenn every time he's home for 24 to 72 hours.
What happens?
He comes down the stairs and his entire family makes fun of him.
Okay, but you signed up for that. You live there.
That's a good point.
You know the people.
Let's put it that way.
I don't. I live more in the rotting playhouse over there. Everybody lives in the main place over there,
as it should be.
Yeah.
What, do you think I can just take it? I can't give it back.
No, you need to. That's the whole point. Yeah, we love. We love sass. Most important. But the one thing I don't like is being out of beer. So being that I'm Backyard G, I'm gonna go to my fridge. I'll be right back. When Dina, when I return, we got some big stuff to talk about because we have been running our Pet Peeves hotel tournament, and we've got a big update to share. So I'll be back in just a second.
Okay.
Does he really think we're gonna let him back in?
Well, he can let himself back in. So.
Yeah.
Technology.
Yeah. But Dina.
Yes, Craig.
Next gig. When are you going to be on stage and where?
I'm not sure right now. I'm booking. That's part of what happens with this tour. And every time I come to New York, I've got a speaking gig, I get a comedy show, or I plan to come and I put the word out and I get booked. So I don't have exact dates yet. And also I want this to be evergreen. So I would tell people to go to my website, my socials, my link tree, where I post upcoming shows. So whether you're watching it now, Friday, June 26th, or in July, whenever you watch the show, go to Fireball Dina on Instagram, Dina Baikowitz on LinkedIn, and
you can go through all that at the shameless plug at the end. So.
Well, I did it now. You know what? Seize the day. If I have the microphone, I'm going to use it. That's one thing I've learned. Don't let an opportunity slip by. You never know. Life is too short, and so am I. Yeah. Grab us both while you can.
There you go. Now, I think, and we had a little bit of a conversation about this the other day, that your field of endeavors with coaching has changed dramatically. Everybody and their brother is now a coach, a mentor. You've got a ton of people, and that was being nice, that are aging out of their corporate jobs, and they're now going, hey, look at me. I've got all this experience. I can help you, but they're really horrible with people. So, that like right now with this flood of people saying that they're coaches.
Really loud.
They're loud.
That was a lovely setup. That's what we call, you just like opened up for me. Glenn, you're back. We let you in. You can thank Craig.
No, they wouldn't want to let me in. I had to do some Mission Impossible secret code stuff in order to get back on.
That's what cats do. Cats are liquid, right? They can go they can end up from one room to another in a closed door, and you don't know how they got there. That's how Glenn showed back up.
Yeah, for sure.
The window.
So I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to leave. Usually when I'm doing the show from the studio, I've got a couple of beers lined up and stuff like that. But yeah,
for him. But John,
who's John? Hi, John. The hotel team. It's a party now. Oh yeah, right. Hotel people are horrible with people.
All right. So, Dina, one of the things that we've been doing is that we've been doing a hotel pet peeve championship, and we started with 32 of the most annoying ones, and we're down to our what we call the Infuriate. And now we've got the results of round 3 of 4. Who's moving on to the 4 Horsemen of Misery? Well, it looks like constantly hidden light switches have spoken. 71% to 29% over anti-theft hangers. So, Dina, I know we're dropping you right into the middle of this. What is your first reaction? How do you feel about this? Do you feel that the audience understands the severity of these different pet peeves?
Okay, so we're looking at the 2 anti-theft hangers versus constantly hidden lamp switches?
Yes, that's right.
I'm going to go with lamp switches because I have an issue with hangers to begin with. I have lots of issues with hangers. I don't even use them. There's nothing good about the hangers. So the fact that you can't steal them, I can't even use them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I totally agree. Well, you are in the majority because 71% say constantly hidden lamp switches is the way to go. Yeah. And I heard at the conference we were at, Suzanne, I think you told me that someone big in the industry mentioned on stage that lamp switches need to be unified and put together. I'm like, this is amazing.
They did. It was you got rave audience reviews on that comment.
Yeah, good, right? Because this is why when you have the power of something so pet peevy, you're moving on to the 4 horsemen of misery. It's going to be Dina joining water pressure roulette and the outlet desert. So very exciting. Very exciting. So moving on now, we've got all these 3. Who's going to be next? Guys, we got the next poll is up right now. It's on my LinkedIn page. I'm sure Suzanne and Craig are going to share it for you. But this week, we've got the breakfast buffet Hunger Games versus identical dispenser bottles. So, this pain. Sagi, Suzanne, and I saw it in living color together last week in San Antonio. Man, there was this one kid monopolizing the Soul Waffle machine. I'm like, come on. If you know everyone's going to be there between 8 and 9, have more than one waffle machine. Otherwise, you're just going to have one kid there who can't put enough in there, keeps opening it and closing it, putting more in, opening it and closing it. Then, 25 minutes later, you got a waffle line, 20 people deep. It's just not fair. It's anti-American, in my opinion. And then you've got identical dispenser dispenser bottles. You guess the scent, risk it all. So, Dina, which one of these annoys you? What observations are you having here? And what's going through your mind right now?
First of all, I love the graphics. This thing is like really fun. I love it. I love the whole mystery thing. I'm going with Hunger Games because that is universal. Now, I want to tell you guys, bringing in a woman's perspective and a tiny woman's perspective. Okay, that's my issue. The hangers don't fit my clothes. They don't fit many women's clothes. So that's why I never assume I'm going to use them anyhow. But the dispenser bottles, also as a girl I have certain products that I like. I mean, the, health and beauty and makeup skincare is a bazillion-dollar business. I'm not using the crap at the I don't care how good it is. I'm generally bringing my own shampoo, conditioner, whatever, curly girl product. So that's the thing. I'm not generally using what's at the hotel. Now, if it's something that I know the brand, it's wrapped up and it says it on it what it is, then I'll use it. But if it's a mystery bottle, I'm probably not touching it.
That's interesting. And I know when you look at this beautiful thing here, you assume I'm bringing a lot of product with me, right? I mean, naturally, you're jumping right to that. But no, I'm using their product. And for me, it's like it's not shampoo, conditioner, body wash. It's randomized. All the bottles look the same.
This was the problem last week because Glenn, I know, came close to me. And I know for a fact he used the body wash, the yellow on his hair and not the blue on his hair. He used that on the body because his hair smelled like lemons and his body smelled like blueberries. And it was supposed to be the other way around. And then when he went to go make his waffles that he needed help with, there were these lemon zesty things and the blueberry syrup. And he was just so confused because he couldn't read the bottles.
Right. But it was clear that I love citrus. So
okay. Well, so that's another pet peeve. At least if they're going to put the information, put it where grown-ups over a certain age can actually read it.
That's right.
Right. Yes.
The problem is that the hot shot bottle designer community is all around 30 years and under. So all those frisky kids. They could read those bottles from across from even with something in their eye, like water dripping down and, all of that. So,
and also I will add this also, as I'm, on the spectrum of all kinds of spectrums, I may be on a certain end, but half the time I can't reach stuff. And that is a pet peeve because I once burned my hand so badly on the makeup mirror, just trying to bring it a little lower. And the way I had to reach it, and just talk about fireball, I screamed and I had to call up for a first aid kit. And I think they had to scrounge around looking for one. But if the things are a certain height, right, that bothers me. Or if they're a certain height where I can't, it's just not conducive. So mirrors being too high. I have a lot of pet peeves. Again, maybe me a little more than other people, but I will guarantee if you get a room full of women together and we're brainstorming beauty and clothing and mirrors, and counter space, like what we need versus what you like. You can wash your hair in body wash. That's cool. I'm never gonna do that.
Well, in that case, maybe that's what Craig is doing. He's using the body wash for a hairdo.
No, I don't. I don't use body wash.
Oh, great. Okay, then is it 6 o'clock yet?
Not yet. Suzanne, there's going to be more to come.
All right. So anyway, I do want to encourage everybody.
1995.
What was that?
Glenn hasn't shampooed his hair since 1995.
Also, Hunger Games, right? From anyone's standpoint, if you have to reach across the entire table, I don't want other people's grungy, stinky underarms like yours, who hasn't body washed in a week, reaching over all the food.
That's why I don't go to the buffet.
Listen,
deodorant balls.
Here's the funny thing, Fireball Dina. The quality of the food, and I mean no disrespect, but the quality of the food at all these select service hotels, no matter what brand, it's just not something that I feel like putting into my body. So I really don't eat a lot of that. And they don't really have bananas anymore. And I'm not an apple guy. So when I was at this hotel we were at last time, believe it or not, this is not good. I had Fruit Loops a couple of days.
Oh,
so
yeah. By the time we got to like Wednesday night, I think the two of us, I think Glenn had said it best. He's like, we really haven't eaten since Sunday.
Yeah.
When we went out for Tex-Mex, like that was the last meal that was quality that we sat down. And
Sunday lunch. Yeah, Sunday lunch. And then it was just like for me, it was like a Kind Bar, nuts, here's a little meatball at a cocktail party. That sort of a thing. Yeah.
Well, I did have that $26 burrito bowl.
Yeah, I intended to have the $26 burrito bowl, but it just never worked out. Dina, we were freaking busy during eating hours, running around from appointment to appointment, video shoot to video shoot, and doing a whole lot of stuff. So it was a lot of fun. But I was so happy. I remembered to take my my beef jerky and my peanuts and my Kind Bars and all of that kind of stuff with me, because that's the only way I was able to survive. And I was able to put off the the shakes that you get, and suddenly if you don't eat, oh man,
I do that too. I always carry Power Bars with me.
Yeah, and then you should have seen when I got home, the shit that I ate for like 3 days. It was disgusting.
And you're complaining about Fruit Loops and no bananas.
Yeah.
Eat healthy.
I'm like I'm in the shower eating a thing of ice cream, crying. I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. Yeah.
I was hungry by the time I got home.
Right? I bet you guys were. We never eat well at any of these things. There's opportunities.
No, I don't think we didn't really have much of an opportunity. It wasn't traditionally built in, and it was difficult. Like normally when they've got something more for meals, but that was not the case in this.
Oh yeah, I mean, Glenn and I go to the Logic conference, and he, for whatever reason, insists on eating sushi in the middle of the freaking desert, and it's 100 degrees out.
What's wrong with that?
It's like,
live a little.
Desert? I'm not eating that. No.
But you know what? The other thing, here's a pet peeve. Networking events, right? Not like the entire conference, but specifically when it's a networking event and all you're doing, and everyone's shaking hands and on their phones and exchanging business cards. If people still do that, I still like business cards. The finger food, the greasy, sticky finger, that to me.
I know, right? Oh,
it's one thing if you're at a cocktail party for, a wedding with friends, but we know that we are working that room. We're working that conference. And I'm not a germaphobe. I'm a selective germaphobe because I worked in hospitals before I got into real estate. And hospitality and comedy. I mean, I did humor therapy in hospitals, but like cleanliness and germ control is a big deal. And this is, way before COVID. I don't want to shake someone's hand if it's covered in soy sauce. Or like they've just been licking their fingers and then they're shaking your hand and they're on their phone and they want to take my phone and put their number in it. That's just gross. So people need to plan cocktail party food differently.
Accordingly.
Oh, Dina, that is a beautiful observation. I absolutely love that because we talk a lot about the disconnect between people in our business. It's like they never stayed in hotels or ever did anything in their lives that's hotel related. But it's like the people that are picking the food off the menu to serve. You don't need that shrimp with the sticky sweet and sour sauce that's going to get all over you if you have past hors d'oeuvres, because that's just going to mess you up. And I stay away from those. Yeah.
Now, ask Glenn if he washed his hands after he hugged and kissed the spitting alpacas before he went back to go get more food.
No, he didn't, because the animal's cleaner.
Oh, God. Yeah. No. Ooh. I mean, I carry around my emotional support hand sanitizer with me everywhere I go. That's what I call it, my emotional support hand sanitizer. And like, I shake hands. You guys know me. I will hug, strangers, but okay, that's back to the beginning of our conversation. Like, don't just
waiting for you. So.
But you guys know me. The thing is, also because you need one hand for the plate and one hand for the shaking hands and one hand for the phone and one hand for the business card. Like, we don't have enough hands for that. So someone needs to come up with a networking friendly menu. And I think that's going to have to be me in conjunction with some chefs, because I cannot cook. I fully admit it. I'm a horrible cook. Great at planning dinner parties, but not actually doing the work. But I would love to work. Any hotels out there that want to work with us and come up with a networking friendly menu.
First of all, you don't want Glenn and I in the same kitchen at the same time. Okay.
Right.
So
and I think John's asking a question that goes
hire Dina.
Who has had operations experience?
I mean, I worked at Wendy's and I worked my way up to the drive-through chef, and I like flipped a lot of burgers. So that's
John, that would be me.
I've got no ops experience, but I still think that at some point in time, Glenn and I need to be at a hotel and be doormen. And I think that would be very funny to film, especially when we start demanding tips from people.
Yeah. Also, I'm worried about what will happen to our health insurance rates after we strain our backs lifting all the luggage.
We're picking up the bags. We're just going to open the door. Here.
It's cross utilization nowadays. You're going to be cross trained to be that bellman, and so you're going to have to get you out of that Uber.
You know what I want to do is I want to bring the floor polisher out when they've got 30 people deep to check in, and just go around the front desk area with that.
Because that's not a health hazard at all.
No, not at all.
It's not a health and safety.
Make the place safer and cleaner.
But wait till you have 30 women in high stiletto heels coming in for that, because or a bunch of little kids running around.
Yeah, touching everything. Here. Yeah. And to have at least 10 of them spot Glenn and go, Uncle Glenn, and I'll go running over to him.
I told Craig a story recently when I was in New York, and I actually did check into a boutique hotel that I've stayed at a few times when I'm not cat sitting or, cat training. And I got in at like 11:30 at night, and all the people who were working at the hotel at that hour just converged on me. It was the door person, the bell, there was like 5 or 6 guys, and they're just like, welcome. Like, thank you. This is a beautiful, I was beaming. And I was like, welcome back. I've been here before. And they checked and they're like, oh, so-and-so. I'm like, yeah. But it was just to me, forget everything else, all the little details, having that friendly, personal, and obviously they were a little bit bored. There weren't a lot of people checking in at 11:30 at night. And I come in with giant bags and little old me and a big smile on my face. And, I got whatever I needed after that.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, we're running low on time. Did you guys want to do something else, guys? Craig, you got some shit you want to do over here?
Yes, it is that time. Glenn wrote
Okay, here we go.
Wait, hold on one second. I got to bring this picture back up over here. I don't
Okay,
need I'm trying to remember what trip I took that on. I guess I was going to Vegas.
I think you were.
What are you not going?
The sign in the back says something about Vegas.
All right.
Dan will read the questions and I'll give you the answers, Glenn.
All right.
What country was known as the Pirate Republic?
What country? Haiti?
No.
But you're kind of in that.
Bahamas. You're close.
The Bahamas. Yeah, because I was like thinking Puerto Rico and all of that kind of stuff, but that's not a country. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen the movie The Pirate with Judy Garland and Gene Kelly? Singing in the
No.
It's an
But I
amazing
did.
movie.
But I also didn't see that one with Gina Davis, which destroyed her career and Rennie
That was
Harlan's
horrible.
career.
Yeah.
Cutthroat Island.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. What European automaker uses the tag phrase or slogan, "There is no substitute"?
There's no substitute. I don't know. Saab.
Really?
Glenn,
Do you hear this?
Glenn, look right here. Look right here, Glenn. Porsche.
Oh, Porsche.
Oh, goodness. What was JFK International Airport's original name?
Idlewild.
No.
Yes, it was.
No. It was New York International Airport.
No.
Oh, I guess
Hold on.
Glenn doesn't know stuff would be a better title for the show.
Yes.
Hold on.
No. Moving on, Glenn. No, you don't get a chance to challenge. You were wrong. Next question, Suzanne.
I need him to
Hold
stop.
on. John F. Kennedy Airport is a major international airport. Blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Next question.
Next question. Let's have it, Suzanne.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Hands off the computer. What country has long been called Graveyard of Empires?
Canada.
I've never heard this phrase before in my life. What country has been called the graveyard of empires?
Yes.
Afghanistan.
Yeah, there you go.
I got that one.
Now, what is the lowest point in North America?
That would be Death Valley, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Something.
You got that right, Glenn.
Yeah.
Nice job.
You're two for 5.
I was
That's
nice
better
to
than
rally.
last week. Better than
Yeah.
last week. You're on a
Well,
roll.
I drank less than last week.
Okay, so next week, 5 more questions, Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
All right.
That's
Hopefully I'll
it.
improve my
Oh,
average.
we're allowed
Yeah.
5 questions.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord,
we get a limit of 5 questions to ask Glenn. That's it.
How
yeah.
much money did we bet on it? I'm like, this is bar trivia, but with
John,
meat.
John
Well,
would like
that's
to
the whole
know-
thing. We'll check what we did on the poly markets after the show's done.
All right, but John, as an avid fan today, is asking one additional question. What is the highest populated city in North America?
Los Angeles.
Glenn, are you cheating?
No, I'm not even
Yes,
looking.
it
I'm,
is.
I'm copying. I'm copying. No, I'm not. I didn't even hear the question. I'm like way
Sure,
beyond
Glenn.
that. I'm still.
Like, Glenn,
I'm
I
still-
can't hear you, Glenn. Glenn,
I'm
what was
still-
that? I didn't hear you.
He's giving
I'm
the
still-
finger up stage.
Hey,
All right.
John, is I right?
So Craig, what is it? What's the answer?
Los Angeles. City of Los Angeles.
Do you counter that, Glenn?
What was the question?
What is the highest populated city in North America?
Oh, wait a minute. He said
I would say
highest
Mexico.
populated
Is
city.
Mexico
Okay,
City in North America?
Denver.
Is it because you said in the chat?
Okay.
John-
No, Mexico City. Mexico City's got like fucking 34 million people or something crazy like that.
No, he's talking about altitude.
Populated? No, highest population, not highest
populated city in North America.
That's not like saying the highest
populated city means the most people.
Yeah.
John, you ask a less complicated question next time.
I'm going altitude.
I would argue the highest populated city is New York. It's New York. If
but it's not.
Everybody's smoking joints there.
Residents.
But if you're talking altitude, it's Denver.
No.
But if you're talking total people, it's probably Mexico City.
Because there's no such thing as an unpopulated city. A city with no people is no longer a city.
No. Chernobyl.
I don't know their altitude.
So what? So are we talking about? Is it Mexico City? What's going on here? I don't know what.
Mexico City. I gave you the.
All right, so it is the most population. Yeah, all right, it is Mexico City. All right.
Okay. On that note, it is now time for.
That's right. It's time for your favorite part of the show, the time where we get to plug shit. Fireball, Dina, tell us a little bit about you and all that kind of good stuff, and how can we find you and connect with you?
Oh, well, you can find me on Fireball Dina on Instagram, Dina Baikowitz on LinkedIn. You can find me on Friday Night Audit, episode 213. 13 is my lucky number, so I appreciate that. What else can I say? I do comedy, coaching, consulting. I'm an extreme extrovert, so call me.
And if you have introverted cats, give her a call as well.
Introverted cats, introverted people. Yes, I do. I coach and I train and I speak. But really, for me, my number one, it's bringing people together.
And she'd prefer to do that in New York or at a Zoom city near you, right?
Oh, God, in person. I mean, I've been on Zoom for 6 years like all of us, but I'm very much put me in a conference. I'm a professional wing woman. I have taken my clients to conferences and worked the room with them.
You have.
Wow.
I've seen you do that. I've seen you do that.
Yeah. If you go to a conference or an event and there's like a big group of people with an indentation in the middle, that's me.
Okay. I cannot say what I was thinking. I cannot say it.
Say it.
You know, we had one before we started the show, and no, I'm not going to. No.
I am the shortest, loudest, most noticeable person you'll ever meet. What else can I say? I mean, people do. I'm lucky in a lot of ways. People remember me. They recognize me because of my size, but I like to think that they remember me because of my personality. So yeah,
of course.
There's the fireball. There you go, John.
And I'm really happy to be here with you guys. You know that. It's a blast.
You rock.
You too.
Susie, what you got going on?
What do I have going on? Would you like to look at the list of things to do? No, there's
there, Susie.
I am really, really excited. I've got a new program that's going to launch, and there's going to be great information coming out. But if you're really excited and still wanting to learn about AI, I've got 2 amazing programs. You definitely want to connect with me for those. We are not here next week, by the way, because of the holiday. I know you're going to be very disappointed, as just a fun little reminder. And soon enough, the gang will be together in Memphis in August.
Yeah, that's going to be a really good one. I can't wait.
Yeah,
it is. It's going to be great. Stop plugging on your keyboard, Glenn. It's annoying.
No, I need to do something.
There was a bug there.
Yeah, I got a bug here. No. I can't help myself. No, I'm not letting it drop, and you could all just suck it. The facility opened and was commonly known as Idlewild Airport. I don't know why this is up for discussion over here.
Because
you're wrong. You mix up LaGuardia and JFK? Is it possible it was LaGuardia that was known as international?
Glenn just made that up. He just keyed that all into Winky something and brought it up. So.
That's why we don't trust Wikipedia, because Glenn has access to it.
Exactly. Suzanne, a more truer statement has never been spoken.
John, will you be in Vegas in August?
No.
There you go.
No. I'm sorry. I wish I was. I haven't been there in
I'll
a
be
while.
in Vegas.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be there at July something.
I mean July. You're not coming
20th
in.
or something.
No.
No.
We're
I'm
not.
not.
We're not crossing over in Vegas.
I've already.
If you want to do something with me and you are in Vegas, then hit me up. I'm looking to do something on Monday the 13th or Tuesday the 14th. So my schedule's open.
Awesome. Beautiful. Craig, what you got going on, bro?
Hey, nothing. We're not recording any shows right now. I'm at the beach. I'm playing with my dog. It's all good. Big shout out to the Women in Hospitality Alliance on their posting today. Thank you very much. Dr. Producer Director Suzanne and I are looking forward to continuing our series with their speakers from their directory. So really excited about that. We have a few shows in the can for season 12. And like we mentioned, Glenn and I and Suzanne will all be at the Southern Lodging Summit. I'm moderating the Hotel AI Panel 2.0, and I've got Suzanne on that. And Glenn's going to be opening the conference at a luncheon and interviews. And I think are you doing another fireside chat? So that's all.
Yeah, for the keynote, I'm going to be interviewing the person up there. Yeah.
Other than that,
it'll be fun.
It's going to be a Porsche kind of day tomorrow, and I'm off and running in the car, so it's all good.
Craig will gladly go meet someone if you are interested in advertising on Click Connect. So hit with us
absolutely. I'll even buy him lunch if I get to walk away with a check.
There we go. And before Glenn, you finish, after you do your little plug-a-palooza, I'm expecting that you go do a cannonball in the pool behind you, leaving your computer there so we can see it.
I can't because I got the pool cover on there right now.
But you can.
I'll do it next. I'll do it next week for you.
No, because that's a holiday.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I said that, Suzanne. That's exactly why I said that.
Accept that. But July 10th, I'll take that offer up.
No, yeah, totally. The next show that I'm here, that the weather permits and I could be in the backyard, I will definitely get in that pool. And if the weather is permitting, maybe I'll do the entire show from the pool as well. Yeah.
Here's
Have a great weekend.
Yeah, all right. I got no plugs. You can see because I got a
you've got absolutely no plugs.
Yeah, I'll see y'all later. All right, we'll see you later. Happy weekend, everybody. We'll see you back here in a couple of weeks.
Aloha. Don't talk over the credits, Gina.